Now, I want you to turn to your partner. I want you to be honest. On this scale, where do you rank your service mindset? You got 15 seconds. Ready? Go. All right. Woo! Now let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm not suggesting that you should try to do this for everybody all the time. You'll go mad. Or you'll go broke. But I am saying that from time to time, if you keep your eyes open, you'll find an opportunity to be able to do this that's going to be really worthwhile. Now today's talk is all of about 70 minutes. But normally this presentation takes 3 hours. In this tape program, The Secrets of Superior Service is all 3 hours. Lots more stories, lots more strategies, lots more ideas, lots more tips, lots more techniques. The good news is you can get this. The bad news is there's only 30 copies out there. The really good news is that, ma'am, right there in the green scarf, this one's for you. Would you pass that back there for her? Give her a nice clap. Why does she get it? Because service is a two-way street. I'm telling my jokes, she's going, I give you, you give back to me. This one's called Unbelievable. When you invest in a product, you send a powerful message to your subconscious. It says, hey, this is valuable for me. I can use this. I can learn something. Let me get a copy. This one's right there for you, sir, in the blue tie. That's right. No, the one behind you. You don't have a blue tie, sir. You got to yell, hey, yo, whoop, you can pass it back. Let's give him a clap. Yeah. I got one more category here. This category down below is below basic. It's horrible, terrible, lousy. I call it unbelievable. All right. You guys are great. Turn the page. In a world like we have today, people's expectations are going which way? Up or down? Up all the time. And you do the best you can to try to meet their expectations, but once in a while, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to meet their expectations. Isn't that true? It's true. What do you do then? What do you do then? We have people come up to the airport, they're late, they say, get me on that flight. The flight's already gone. We can't say, excuse me, Captain, can you bring the plane back, please? We have one more. No! What do? A guy comes up, he's late. The plane is still here. He says, I want an aisle seat near the front. Make it fast. Ooh, we've trained the people behind the counter how to handle this. First thing you do, see if there is an aisle seat near the front. If there is, lock it in, take it, it's yours. Nobody's going to take it away. But don't tell him you got it, because he's already in a bad mood. Instead, work with him a little bit. Say, sir, it's quite a full flight. Now, when he hears that, is that going to make him happier or less happy? And then you say, and sir, you're a little bit late. But I can see this is important to you. Hold on one moment, I'll call the gate. Hello, gate? Yes, I have one more for flight. Ask you. Yeah, I know he's late. I know it's a full flight. That's why we've called you. Could you help me out here, please? Yeah. No, please try again. It's very important to this fellow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You got one? Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, what's this guy doing during that call? Guess what? There's no one on the phone. What are we doing to the guy? We're managing expectations. Managing customer expectations. How do you do that? I want to share with you one tactic. It's a tactic that you can use to manage people's expectations. Now, for most of you, I imagine your company has paid for you to be here. So you should get some value from the seminar for business application. But we're all human beings, too. We got loved ones, we got relationships, we got families. I want you to learn something you can use in your personal life as well. I fly down to Jakarta on a regular basis to do seminars for the banks in Indonesia. A colleague of mine who's very strong in banking comes with me. He does the banking, I do the service. It's a 2-day seminar for senior managers. We take the first flight in the morning from Singapore to Jakarta. We do the seminar. We stay overnight, one night in the hotel. We do the second day of the seminar. We take the last flight from Jakarta back to Singapore. So we're only gone from our families for one night. Because we're taking the first flight in the morning, we got to leave the house at about 5:30 a.m. His wife drives him to the airport. I'm right on the way, so they pick me up. We're at the airport. We're getting out of the car. She said to him, "Sweetheart, will you call me tonight?" He said, "Of course I will, honey." That was to her, not to me. I'm not Joe Girard, all right? I lived in California, but it didn't infect me that way, you know? We get down to Jakarta, we do the seminar, we check into the hotel. I knock on his door, I say, "Come on, let's get some dinner." He said, "Hold on, I got to call my wife." I said, right, I remember you told her you were going to call. "Listen, I'll go back to my room, you come and tell me." And he said, no, it's okay, sit down. So I sat down in his room and he called his wife. The call went like this. "Hi, honey. How's everything?" "Good. The kids?" "Okay, good. Yeah, seminar's fine. We'll be here one night. I'll be back tomorrow night." "Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, I love you too. I love you. Good night." Click. The next morning as we were checking out, he had to pay for that telephone call. The hotel in Jakarta that they put us in puts a 250% charge on top of the normal price of the telephone call. And he's going, "Oh man, this is a ripoff. I want to talk to the manager. I don't want to pay this. This isn't fair." And I'm standing there going, "Hey, come on, we got to teach. Would you please hurry up? We got to go." And he goes, "No, hey, wait, this is a principle thing." I go, "Oh, excuse me." Now, he ended up paying the bill, but he was in a bad mood all morning because of that one phone call charge. The next month, he and I flew back down to Jakarta to do the same seminar for another group of managers from this bank. 5:30 in the morning. We're driving to the airport. We're getting out of the car. His wife said to him, "Honey, will you call me tonight?" I'm going, deja vu. I've been here before. He says to her, "Sweetheart, we're only going to be gone just one night. You know, this hotel, they put a 250% surcharge. Is it all right with you if I don't call just for one night?" And she goes, "Of course, honey, I understand." To him, not to me. Right? And so we fly down, we do the seminar. We check into the hotel. I knock on his door. I say, "Hey, come on, let's get some dinner." He goes, "Hold on a second, I got to call my wife." I said, "No, you don't. I was there. You told her you're not going to call. She's not expecting you to call. Let's go have some dinner." He goes, "I know. Come on in, sit down." So I go in and I sit down. He calls his wife. The conversation goes like this. "Hi, honey." I could hear her. She goes, "Ah, you called." He starts to milk it. He goes, "I missed you so much." She goes, "Oh, I missed you too." He goes, "How are our precious children? Oh, darling, you mean everything to me, blah, 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 blah." He talks for 4 times as long as the previous month. The next morning, we're checking out. He's paying for the call with a smile. I go, "Kind of expensive, huh?" He goes, "No, I don't mind." I go, "No, wait a minute. Last month, it was a short call, and you were all upset. This month, you talk a long time. You don't mind." He goes, "Ron, come on, you teach this stuff. If I tell her I'm going to call, and then I call, what happens? She expects it. Every once in a while, Ron, I tell her I'm not going to call. And then I call." Just like that, I'm a service quality husband.